The Bible's supposed to be read precept upon precept. Here little, there little, to get the understanding. Christianity, religion told you just read the whole Bible and pray on it. No, that ain't how you do it. God got instructions on how to read it. So pastors, so leaders refuse to go with this Bible to give you the solution. Right now today, that time is up. There's no more giving you lies. We're not African. We're not black. We're not Jamaican. You are from the 12 tribes of Israel. That's to the Bible. And it's high time you went to the street. Christianity is a damn cure. Christianity is a cure to all people. But do you understand what you are listening to is the Bible?
And your reality, like, guess what? This is reality. This is reality. We don't show you. You have destroyed yourself.
So we're supposed to give a warning. We're not judging you, we're warning you.
Have we seen any change? Have we seen anything that has changed our people? Changed our neighborhoods?
Well, we explained it to him a little bit too. The 12 tribes, this is what you see on this side right here. This is the biblical name. This is what God calls the people in the Bible, His chosen people. This is the slave name that was given to them after they was conquered by another people. We are called today. Now we all come from one nation, which is one man. We descend from him that had 12 sons.
That's right.
Now, what happens here, give me Genesis 49. In the Bible, it's written down that he's speaking to his sons, and he tells them what's going to happen to them in the last days. And he gives certain characteristics to each one. And throughout a process of time, the Lord's Spirit being upon us, we can look out into the people that are in the world. First, understanding that what's in Deuteronomy 28, that happened to us. So now that we know that, now we can say, okay, well, which tribe do I descend from? Because now I need to know. All right, so let me show you this thing. Go ahead, Ed.
My issue is I understand that you guys differentiate Africans. You say you are not Africans, you are from the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
Only people from the 12 tribes of Israel. If you read Deuteronomy 28, 56, it'll detail what actually happens if you don't hold the Lord's commandments, right?
Right.
But how do you I don't think when the slave trade, this is my I don't think the slave traders went in, they said, oh, we're not going to pick only this, we only choose to
this type of people.
I think they just went in and they picked up anybody they could get.
Okay, I got you. Isaiah 46 and 10. I'll show you, because that could be a rational thought to some people. Like, how the hell they know it's just them people, and they went and just got them, and not because we was taught everybody over there is African, which is the furthest thing from the truth, because I know it's some people that look just like them at the bottom of Africa. Right. They Africans?
Yes. Africans is from what? What do you mean?
Well, when you say Africans, most of the time you're thinking about us, right? That's the general thought of it.
Are there people that are white that live in Africa? Absolutely. Yeah. They were colonized.
Now, that's what I'm saying. We say Africans, you automatically generally think about us. But we know damn well they not Africans. Right. They Europeans that live in Africa. Right. That went down there and took over apartheid Nelson Mandela. So because you live somewhere don't necessarily mean you from that place.
That's right. So bring it out. If I'm following you what you're saying,
go ahead.
You're saying there are black people that live in Africa that are not from Africa.
There you go. Right. You know why I say that? Because landmass does not determine nationality.
Right.
If a Chinese man is born in Jamaica, does that make him Jamaican? What if I'm born on the damn plane crossing the Atlantic Ocean? What's my nationality? Am I Atlantic Oceanian? It goes back to who you are, who you come from. So let me show you that real quick. And the answer to the question about how they know. Genesis 46 and, Isaiah 46 and 10.
Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning.
Read verse 9. I want to read this because I marvel a lot of times how God, he shows his power in the Bible like, it ain't nobody like me on earth. I don't know who y'all think y'all dealing with.
That's right.
I can wipe out everybody if I want to, but I'm merciful. Because I love my people.
Right.
So read verse 9.
Isaiah chapter 46, verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else.
God, he said, I'm God, and it's ain't no Buddha, ain't no white Jesus, ain't no Krishna, ain't no other God on the face. That's a figment of people's imagination.
That's right.
Let me finish, because I want to ask you, I don't want to jump. You got to keep the thought. Read on.
I am God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning.
He did what?
Declaring the end from the beginning.
So he said, before I said, let there be light, I already know what my people are going to do, so I'm going to have to scatter them all over the earth on slave ships. I declared this end from the beginning because this was written before it even happened. This is the scrolls, the original text translated in different languages, compiled into a book by the people that hate you, and God said, I'm going to keep it here, and one day, when I'm getting ready, I'm going to pull my spirit out on my people, and I'm going to reveal to them who they are in the book that they think ain't got nothing to do with them.
That's right.
And I'm going to show you I'm God and ain't nobody else. Now he says, I declare the end from the beginning. Read on.
And from the ancient times,
the what?
The ancient times.
Before you was thought of, Ed, before you, Gio, before you, Carlos, was even thought of. The ancient times. Read on.
The things that are not yet done.
The what?
The things that are not yet done.
So he said, I'm declaring the things that ain't yet done yet. Now he's telling in Deuteronomy 28 about getting people from the west coast of Africa. He said, I'm declaring this, my people just came out of Egypt. I'm going to tell you already, you're going to go on the slave ships, you break my commandments. And it didn't happen until thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years later.
That's
now
right.
You tell me one man that got the power to say, hey, y'all going to go into slavery about 3,000-4,000 years from now, and I'm going to give it to you in exact detail how it's going to happen. I know people like to say, oh, well, Nostradamus prophesied this and that. Ain't no damn Nostradamus prophecy came to pass.
Right. Bring it out.
But I know the prophecy of God. When he told Moses, he said, I'm going to send my people into slavery on ships. Get that, Deuteronomy 28:16. So you ask, how do they know it was Africans? They didn't know that it was Israelites. God, who's the controller of all spirits, who made all things, said, hey, white man, I want you to wake up one day and go need some more slave labor, and I'm going to tell you exactly where to go, because I need my people to be on the other side of the earth where they can have freedom of religion. Could we be on the streets in Iraq right now talking about this? They chop our damn head off. We couldn't be in Asia and China right now doing this, right? Man, God on a whole nother level.
Bring it out.
We playing baby checkers, God playing a whole nother level of chess. Universal chess, supernatural chess.
That's right.
Okay, read on.
Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Saying, my counsel.
God said what?
My counsel.
What I have thought. Read on.
My counsel shall stand.
Ain't nobody gonna change what I'm talking about doing. So that's how we know that those white people, they didn't have nothing to do with that. God said, I'm gonna send them over there and get you and bring you over here.
So basically what you're saying, God ordained this thing to happen. He told the white slave traders to go in and pick these particular.
Wait, it ain't like he dropped down out of heaven and said, hey, I want you to go get these people from West Coast. You know. He moved the spirits of all people to do his will.
Bring it out.
Everybody's in the palm of his hand. He do what he wants to. You think Donald Trump has gotten to office and damn near on the brink of World War III because he want to do it? No, because God said that this place called America, which he called Babylon the Great out of the Bible, he said, I'm going to wipe it off the face of the earth.
That's right.
So guess what he did? I'm going to put a man in there that ain't got no damn control. And he going to stir up the spirits. And when I get ready, they're going to press the button.
Right.
And everything over here going to be wiped off the face of the earth.
That's right.
If the people over here that are known as the Israelites, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, if you don't repent and humble your thinking, your 30-year, 40-year thinking down to things that was written before you that are proven, that ain't just made up because it's actual history facts that bear witness to what was written.
Right.
If you don't humble yourself down and repent, they said, your ass going up in smoke too. You ain't going back over to where you came from with that thought, this, that, and the other. He's the supreme ruler. Ain't nobody gonna tell daddy what to do. You think you gonna tell your big brother Christ, hey, I don't agree with what daddy said. Can you go talk? Chop his damn head off. I know y'all, this is rough talking y'all, but this ain't Christianity. We the Israelites.
That's right.
It's real.
Right.
We gonna talk real to you. So what's your question, Ed? What's your name, brother? V, I'm Zakar. Good to meet you. All right.
That was basically my question.
Okay, so now let me get into show you how that we know these people are who they are. Would you be so-called if just in case you did, if we just go what's that thing? Tickle my pants. Where would you come from on this side if you believed in it?
No, I'm saying I would be from the 12. Judah.
Okay, Judah. What about you, brother? Judah, same thing. Okay, so now go to Genesis. No, we stay right here. I'm going to read you something about curses that happened to the Israelites, and then I'll get into proving how I know exactly what tribe you come from, and I can stand here boldly without a shadow of a doubt and say, yeah, I know. Ain't no shaking, no hesitation in me. I know for a fact you're from the tribe of Judah, because I'm from the tribe of Judah. Read that Deuteronomy 28:15. Bear with me for 5 minutes, and I'll make it quick, because I know your brother ready to go. Give me 5 minutes.
You want to go all the way 15 to 68?
No, heck no. Because the Bible's supposed to be read precept upon precept. Here a little, there a little, to get to understand. Christianity, religion told you just read the whole Bible and pray on it. No, that ain't how you do it. God got instructions on how to read it.
That's right. To read the Bible
Isaiah 28. I'll show you. You're not supposed to read it how your Christian pastor that looked just like us, that was taught by the same people that enslaved him.
That's right.
You're not supposed to read it like that. They told them that, so you would never learn who you was in it. You read it like that. He said don't do this, but then he did this. Man, that don't make sense. That's a contradictory. No, it's not. You ain't got the precepts in between what led to that. So let's read that Isaiah 28, and we're going to read verse 10.
Bring it out. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
Precept must be upon precept. What are we doing? We teaching you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You are the Israelites according to the Bible and how to read the Bible.
That's right.
Read.
Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
Some in the book of Isaiah, some in the book of Matthew, some in the book of Deuteronomy, some in the book of Jeremiah. Read.
For with stammering lips and another tongue.
Another what?
Another tongue.
Another language. Read.
Will he speak to his people.
To who?
To his people.
God said I ain't speaking to everybody. I'm going to speak to my people in whatever language they speak in.
That's
so if
right.
you are conquered by the Spaniards and you speak Spanish, guess what? I'm going to speak to you in that language. I'm going to raise up the spirit on these brothers, go speak to you. They're going to say, hola, como estás, so you can exactly understand. We're going to speak to you in English. Although it was written in Hebrew, I'm going to translate it. King James going to translate it, and then I'm going to speak to you in the last days.
Going back to what you said.
Now go back to Deuteronomy 28.
And it's entirely.
No, now when I say read the whole Bible, but you're supposed to read it a certain way. You understood that, right? You already said line upon line. Here a little, there a little.
Mike.
Read it again. Let's read it again, because I want you to understand. That's why we're here, for your understanding. Read on.
Isaiah chapter 28, verse 10. For precept must be upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little. And there a little.
Here a little, and there a little.
But you see, there's a loophole there. So if I read here a little, there a little, I might not have the same.
Psalms 111 and 10. God got an answer for that too. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, black people, you Hispanic people, it ain't a thought in your mind, it ain't a question you done ever had that God ain't already answered in the Bible. But you gotta be able to read it precept upon precept to get that understanding, and you got to be doing this. Let me answer this.
Well, y'all have the same precepts, so that must be somebody taught you, right?
Let me answer, yeah. Let me answer this.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's the beginning. Fear Lord. Because some of our people's like, man, I ain't worried about God. I ain't worried about nothing he's talking about. The fear of the Lord is, man, I read that. I read what happened. The fear of the Lord is there. He said, don't do this, or he's going to put you into slavery. That happened. I ain't doing nothing that God say don't do.
Bring it out.
That's fear. Read on.
A good understanding.
A what?
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Those that understand precept upon precept, line upon line, have to do what?
Do his commandments.
That's where it starts at. That's why Christian pastors nowadays, Creflo, Sweetlow, TD Jakes, Eddie Long, who's now deceased, even some of our people listening to Joe Osteen, they got no understanding, because what they teach in Christianity today, we are not under what? Oh, we're not under the law. Well, God said, you gotta do my commandments to even understand what I'm talking about. I ain't giving wisdom to niggas, because niggas will walk around and think, yeah, I'm deep, man. Yeah, I know that. We Israelites, yeah, I got all that knowledge, man. We from the third rock from the sun, man. God, black power, we first people to earth. Well, you change anything around here with your people? Man, they ain't trying to hear me. Well, guess why God ain't giving his understanding to niggas that ain't gonna keep his commandments?
That's right.
Because this book is meant to change your life.
Right. That's right.
Now let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Go ahead. What, you got something to say?
So in order to understand the precepts, I have to follow the commandments.
That's right.
Follow the commandments. Then I'll have an understanding.
Exactly right. A man that taught me was a man that kept the commandments of God. Just like Jesus. When the disciples, they understood the Bible, they do it. But a man that kept the commandments, Jesus the Christ, since he was little, since he was born, he showed and said, no, let me expound on that to you. Just like all of us thought we understood something, but a man that God was dealing with came and said, no, that's not what it means. That's not what it means. Read that, Acts 8 and 30. Here you go, somebody in the Bible.
Bring it out. Acts chapter 8, verse 30. Philip ran hither to him.
Philip was a disciple.
And heard him read the prophet Isaiah.
He was reading the same book we just read.
And said, understandest thou what thou readest?
So Philip the disciple said, you understand what you read? And this is what he said.
And he said, how can I?
The man said, how can I understand the book of God, man? It's hard to be understood. It's written in Old English. I don't speak like that. Read on.
Except some man should guide me.
Hold on. A man that was wise, he said, how should I know how to understand this except a man should guide me? And guess what? We don't put our faith in man because we understand that that man that we learning from, who's dealing with him? God's dealing with him. So we don't put our faith in him. We put our faith in the Most High that he's dealing with him. And what he says, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, that don't make sense right there. I don't quite understand. Can you explain it to me again? Oh, that do make sense. So we don't put our trust in the man, we put our trust in the Most High that he's guiding him in the right way, and then we check for ourselves. Like we tell y'all here, all people come up, don't believe us, do the research. Right. Prove it wrong. Give me that verse 15. Now let's listen to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Moses speaking to the Israelites in the wilderness. Read on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
You got it what? Do his commandments. I'm glad you listened, brother. Read on.
His commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
Now when we look out into history, our people today, are we a people that look like we under curses, or are we on top as a nation? Now I know y'all might have a good job. Y'all here, y'all looking fresh, y'all eating at a nice restaurant on the Sabbath day, all of that. But as a nation, are we on top as a people? No, we on the bottom. He said these curses are going to happen to you. Let's read some of those curses. Let's get straight to the point. Give me verse 32. Now we're going to do a process of elimination. Did this happen to anybody else on the face of the earth after we line up these precepts? Like I said, I'm not going to read all 68. I'm going to read certain precepts.
Bring it out.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now, we know in history that the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, especially the Native Indian man, that's very perfect, because when Andrew Jackson got over here, what did he do to little Indian kids? He shipped them off to where? Boarding schools. God said what? Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
That lines up with the so-called Native Americans, that lines up with the Hispanics, and it lines up with the black people, because we know black people were sold on what? Auction slave blocks.
That's right.
That's history. That's history. You ain't even got to read the Bible to know that. That happened to us. Okay. So now let's read verse 41.
Verse 41. Our sons and daughters given to another people.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters.
God's still talking about the kids, because he knows that black people, especially black women, Hispanic women, they love their kids. They can be bad as hell. They mama won't whoop them. Whoop that kid? No, that's my baby. You be a teenager, oh, that's my friend. That's why God talking about the kids. Read it again.
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
America now.
Bring it out.
You have no control over your own house.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
The woman tells you what to do.
Enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
They what?
They shall go into captivity.
Can you give me Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12? This is what's wrong with the black man in America now.
Bring it out.
You have no control over your own house.
Bring it out. Bring it
The
out.
woman tells you what to do.
That's right.
Black men up here learning the Bible and the woman.
Y'all ain't hanging out no women though.
And they left. So guess what? That's Bible prophecy. I'll be glad the day you black men stand up and take back what's yours. Put the 50-50.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. Come on back, sister, come here. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
God said children are the black men. Read on.
And women rule over them.
And women do what?
Rule over them.
And women rule over you. And does your woman rule over you? If not, come on back down here. Who's paying the bill? Who run the house? Come on, Ed.
Bring it out.
Come on back down here.
Bring it out.
Come on. Come talk to me, Ed.
Bring it out. There we go.
Come on. Read that again.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people.
Hold on.
I find it very disrespectful.
Why would you say it, sis?
Very
I'm
disrespectful.
trying to talk to the sister, y'all. I'm trying to talk to the sister. Hey, sister, I won't talk to you while you find it disrespectful. Because we only reading the words of God.
That's right.
We only reading out the Bible.
That's right.
Why is it disrespectful to read out the Bible?
No, but if I read, I'm not gonna have the same understanding.
Hey, I'm trying to talk to you, Ed, but you gotta go. Read that again, Isaiah 3 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
That's right.
And for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
So I'll be glad when you black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man stand up and stop running your house 50-50.
Right.
That's right.
Because you are supposed to rule the household.
Right.
Read on in there, Isaiah 3 and 12. Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12.
O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and to destroy the way of thy path.
And those that lead you are destroying you. When you gonna wake up and start leading your household?
Right.
That's why your kids are out of order.
Right.
That's why your daughters are pregnant at 17, 18.
Right.
You take them to the doctor for a pap smear, she done slept with 3 dudes.
Right.
Because you ain't got no control over your household.
That's right.
It's time for you Israelites, you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, to take back control of your household.
That's
And
right.
we ain't telling you to rule over you where you don't listen to her at all. No, God said the woman's supposed to be a helpmeet. She's supposed to help you, not rule you.
That's right.
When are you going to stand up and do what God says? Read that.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this and join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.